People meditate for different reasons. And we can all agree that to see that the things that they really are, we need to find that inner peace. We need a calm, peaceful mind. And it's not easy when our mind is disturbed, when there is agitation in our mind. And sometimes we are disturbed by the things that are happening in our lives, and sometimes by actions of other people, sometimes by memories, whatever it is. Yet humans are social beings, and we live in the world entangled in different relationships. And we are all one, really. And the way that we affect others and others are affecting us, sometimes people that we don't even know, we may annoy them in a way, or they may annoy us, even if they don't even know that we exist. And it may be even, our action can even affect people hundreds of years from now. Likewise, there are so many actions of others that happened before that are affecting us right now. So we're really, really entangled. We're really one. We really depend on each other, and our behaviors affect others, and others' behaviors affect us. And when we feel that there is some wrongdoing going on, or that it happened in the past, we have feeling about that. We have emotions about that. And sometimes we engage in harmful mental activities, cultivating thoughts and emotions about the people. And this is not solving the problem. We're not even affecting those people very often. Quite often, they even don't know we exist, or that they did something that annoyed us or hurt us in a way. So do they suffer when we think about them, in a violent way or in a kind of negative way? Are they disturbed? Do they feel anxiety, stress, anger? Who does? It's not the person that we are having negative thoughts about. It's not them who cannot fall asleep. It's not them who gets stressed, anxious, who becomes bitter, angry. It's us. And we all know how the stress can affect our body and our mind. So it's a little bit when we are having negative thoughts and emotions about others or their actions. And when we cultivate that, it's a little bit like drinking poison and thinking that it will affect other person. So how to break the spell? It's difficult, right? Because when someone does something to us or to our loved ones, it's difficult to have positive emotions or just neutral ones. So I'm not expecting anyone to start suddenly loving the person that did something wrong, or even, forgiving them, or even feeling okay with what they did. But just for us, it's really good to cultivate the peace in our mind. And loving kindness meditation is this kind of practice that allows us to overcome these negative emotions and cultivate more love-based, expansive thinking. And as I said before, as every practice, it takes time. That's why we call it a practice. We have this system, this meditation, when we bring the people to our mind and we wish them well. So we start with easy to love, easy to wish well people, and then we make it a little bit more challenging. And it's difficult in the beginning, and then it becomes easier, to the point that we learn to see more than just a person wrongdoings, but seeing them as a person with their own challenges. We don't need to become friends with them or suddenly agree with them, but just changing that attitude towards them to more balanced, open-minded, and not blurred by the haze of anger, hatred, hurt. And again, it's more about finding peace for ourselves, not about the others. However, sometimes that happens, liking others or forgiving others sometimes happens as a side effect. So before we start practicing, which we'll do in a moment, if you don't have too much experience with metta meditation, don't go to the most difficult person or most challenging person. With time, you will know where you are ready, and then you will be able to work on that person. It's a little bit like building a muscle, with weightlifting. You start light and then you add a little bit. So here is the same. Remember to not take the most difficult, the heaviest person in the beginning if you haven't practiced that before and when you don't feel ready. And if at any point you lose that loving, expansive thoughts that you built in the beginning, I would like you to stop and go back there. When you feel that, that something becomes too challenging, go to the person that you felt most positive about. So I think we can start now. So I'm going to start with chanting Om 3 times. If you feel like joining me, please feel free to do so. You can close your eyes or not. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. And let's inhale for Om. So find a comfortable seat with your back straight if you can, but not stiff. And if you need to lean against a wall or the back of a chair, please feel free to do so. Make sure your mind is not too relaxed, however, so you don't fall asleep. And you can choose to keep your eyes closed or just gently shut so there is still a little bit of light coming through. Sometimes that helps to concentrate better. And let's all remember that we are all one. That as human beings, we have more things in common than differences. And that we were all born. That as people, we need some validation. We all have feelings and emotions. We all suffered at some point. We were all hurt at some point. We all have hopes and dreams. And we all want to be happy. So bring your awareness now to your heart center. It is the space in the middle of your chest. It can be either inside of your body or in your chest or a little bit in front of it. So whatever feels more natural to you, wherever your mind brings you. And you can visualize it as white or golden light or whatever your mind creates for you. And for a few moments, breathe in and out that space, naturally expanding and contracting it with every breath. Try to find that heart center for yourself. And then bring to that space an image of someone about whom it's very easy to be positive. A beloved spiritual teacher, a child, a friend, a pet. Just notice how thinking about them makes you feel. And either aloud or in your mind, say to them, may you be happy, may you be loved, and may you be free from suffering. May you be happy, loved, and free from suffering. And one more time, really feeling that, say to them, may you be happy, loved, and free from suffering. And notice how you feel. Try to remember that. And at any point during this meditation or in your life, you feel that you're losing that expansive, loving feeling, come back to that person and wish them well until you bring about this feeling, these emotions again. Now let that image go and bring to your mind a person that you neither like or dislike. Maybe someone towards whom you don't have any strong emotions. Maybe a office clerk, maybe a waiter in a restaurant you frequent, or a person that you sometimes see as you walk your dog. And aloud or in your mind, say to them, may you be happy, may you be loved, may you be free from suffering. May you be happy, loved, and free from suffering. One more time. May you be happy, loved, and free from suffering. And notice how you feel now, wishing well to a person that you maybe even not know. And now let that image go, and you bring to your heart a person with whom you disagree or argue. And before any negative emotions start forming, aloud or in your mind, say to them, may you be happy, may you be loved, may you be free from suffering. May you be happy, may you be loved, may you be free from suffering. Happy, loved, free from suffering. And notice how you feel. Allowing that image to go, bring to your heart a person that you have strong negative feelings. If you know that you are not ready for them, don't go for the most difficult one. As I said, like with weightlifting, it would be best if you could build that strength gradually. So bring to your mind a person that brings up strong negative feelings, but a person for whom you are ready. And notice how you feel. And say to them, may you be happy, may you be loved, and may you be free from suffering. May you be happy, May you be loved. May you be free from suffering. May you be happy, loved, and free from suffering. Just notice how it feels. And letting that image go. Bring to your mind's eye an image of yourself. And say to yourself, may I be happy, may I be loved, may I be free from suffering. May I be happy, loved, and free from suffering. Happy, loved, and free from suffering. How does it feel? And letting the image of yourself go, please bring your awareness back to your heart space. In whatever way you visualize it, in whatever way you feel it. And notice what is present there. Emotions, sensations, feelings. Noticing everything that is present, welcoming it, without any judgment. Now, with every breath, see this space, your heart space, this light expanding. Every breath, the light of your heart expanding, filling your entire body, stretching beyond the skin, expanding with every breath. Fills the room you are in, stretching, expanding beyond the walls, expanding and brightening more and more space around, and growing to embrace the entire earth with all living beings. Notice how it feels to have your heart open, ready to wish everyone well. And you may spend a few moments now on your own practice, bringing to your mind different people, easy, a little bit more difficult, and seeing how it is to wish them all well. So bring to your mind one after one different people from the present, from the past, and to every of them, you just say, may you be happy, may you be loved, may you be free from suffering. Let's practice that for a few minutes. Happy, loved, free from suffering. Every person that you invite to your heart space. this beautiful light from your heart, embracing entire earth with all the living beings. You may say to them all, may all beings be happy, may all beings be loved, may all beings be free from suffering. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy, loved, free from suffering. The meditation is coming to an end. Just notice how you feel. Noticing any sensations, emotions, thoughts that are present. If your eyes are still closed, please wait until the gong third sound fades away before you open them.